Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. On today's video, we are talking about Asia Broadband Inc., ticker symbol AABB. Now, this is actually the first company that I have brought to this channel that is involving cryptocurrencies. So if you are excited about a new addition to the channel and a new aspect of it, definitely let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. Now, if you are interested in getting access to this information as I do come across it, if you want access, early access to the videos in which I post on this channel, as well as access to every trade I make when I make it and access to my trade portfolio, definitely go down to the link in the description. It'll bring you over to my Patreon, and that is where I'm fully transparent with all of this information. Also, if you are looking to start your own investment journey or expand out into a new brokerage, I 100% recommend using the referral link down below. It'll bring you over to Webull, and whenever you sign up and create an account, go ahead, deposit $100, and you will get 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $1,850. With that being said, this company has so much going on about them. There's so much news and there's so much to cover. Let's go ahead and let's get straight into it. Now, of course, I did say we are talking about Asia Broadband Inc., ticker symbol AABB. Now, this is a company that did see some pretty high highs towards the end of February. I mean, they were all the way up at around 60 cents, but since then have fallen all the way down to about 16 cents. Now, over the last couple of days, especially about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have started to see them kind of tearing around a bit. It has been exciting to finally start to see a little bit of a momentum change, especially towards the end of the week here. And I do believe that this could continue if they do continue releasing the fantastic news that we have been seeing recently. Now, one thing I do like to do is keep an eye on StockTwit. StockTwit is not a very reliable source of formal information, honestly, in my opinion, but it is a great place to go to see what people are talking about with stocks, get some notes, get some news, get anything like that that is somewhat relevant to the companies or stocks in which you're interested in. And so one thing I like to do is to pay attention to the watch list. This one has a very big one at 25,000. It means about 25,000 people are paying attention to this stock on StockTwit alone. The message volume is up dramatically. The price is going up, of course, as we did see in the last couple of trading days, and sentiment overall is up as well. So that is exciting to see for a company. It is exciting to see them start to regain some momentum, especially after they did see a drop like they did over the last couple of weeks. It is nice to start to see a bit of a momentum change, and I know that is very exciting to previously, people who are already previously invested into this company. So overall, what is this company all about? What do they do, and where are they going in the future here? So Asia Broadband Inc., ticker symbol AABB, is a company who focuses on the mining of gold. Now, I know you might say, Tyler, that's boring. We don't care about mining companies anymore, blah, 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 right? Well, it goes a little bit deeper than that. Well, they are developing a crypto coin that is actually backed 100% by gold. Now, as we do see here, it is going to be called the AABBG, or the AAB Gold Token, and it is going to be, again, 100% backed by physical gold held by the company in several high-security private locations in Mexico. Now, the company will continue to back the token 100% by additional physical gold acquired from future mining production and gold purchased from cash reserves or credit. The initial token release will be backed by $30 million in physical gold that the company currently holds, and at today's market price of gold, this initial token release will be approximately 5.5 million tokens at the 1/10 gram of gold price for each AABBG token. So with that being said, that does mean that they are going to rely on their mining processes and their mining procedures a lot. They're going to need to continue to find these new sources of gold, and they are going to need to continue to extract that if they do plan on using their own holdings of gold to back their tokens. Now, one good thing that we have been seeing from this company recently is they have been making some fantastic steps to continue to do that and to continue to expand out their mining operations. As it does say here is about March 4th, 2021, they announced that it has signed a letter of intent to acquire an historic production gold mine property and on-site processing facilities in the prolific mining region of Mascota and Jalisco, Mexico. Now, the property is located approximately 3 kilometers from the community of Navidad and has 2 mine sites, existing infrastructure, and a 50-ton per day processing facility that is operating on 25 hectares of the property. Now, the company has been strategically broadening its initiative to acquire gold production and increase the AABB's physical gold holdings. So like I said, that is going to be very important that they do continue to do that. Their company and their overall token itself is going to be reliant a lot on their overall gold holdings and how much gold they do have and how much gold they are able to mine. Now, one thing that we do have to pay attention to is that this does mean that is, somewhat something that they're going to have to rely on. So if we start to see gold become a little bit short, if there's a shortage of gold, or if there's anything that happens with their overall mining operations, well, that could be a bit detrimental for the company, and we will for sure have to pay attention to it. Now, if we go ahead and we jump back over here, it does say that the token price will also be tied and supported by the company at the market price of gold at a minimum. As the price of gold fluctuates, the minimum supported price of the AABBG token will increase or decrease, but the potential upside price of the token will be driven by market demand. And I would honestly say that I am expecting this thing to kind of move on its own. I think if we do see dramatic increases or decreases in the price of gold, then of course that will somewhat move the price of this token, but I'm expecting the market demand itself to move it a good bit alone and start to see some growth based off of its own factors. Now, whenever it comes to buying these tokens, how are they going to be doing it, and what are some of the restrictions to it? Well, in order to buy the AABB Gold token, purchasers must download the AABB wallet and register through any of your typical app stores, etc. Now, whenever you do go into the wallet, the token will only be available for purchase and exchange for other major cryptos such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other Litecoins, right? So if you are, someone who holds crypto at the moment, then that is going to be beneficial for you as you can exchange them out. But if not, if you do want to go ahead and actually get in on some of these coins or these tokens, you will then need to get some Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Now, whenever it does come to some of the transaction fees and how it all is going to work, whenever you purchase it, you will then deposit cryptocurrency from their third-party wallet into their AABB wallet. Now, this is going to be to exchange and purchase the AABB Gold token for the current 0.1 gram of gold price plus a 2% transaction fee. Now, that transaction fee is actually going to be the main source of revenue for this company at the moment. They said that realistically there is going to be some other sources of revenue that are going to come with time, but at the moment that 2% transaction fee is going to be the one that they are expecting to bring in the most revenue, especially considering the fact that there have been 17 million reservations for this coin already through their app. So that's definitely promising. It does show that there is going to be some source of income and there's going to be some cash flow going in, and I'm very excited to see how that all does pan out. Now, at the moment, you will not be able to exchange out your tokens for other cryptocurrencies, but as we can see here, it says that the company is currently developing with CHSC its own proprietary cryptocurrency exchange that will allow AABB wallet users to quickly exchange their gold tokens for major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, etc. And I think that's going to be important. I think that's going to overall provide some benefit as it will make things a lot more convenient for people who do already hold other cryptocurrencies. Now, whenever it does come to the overall revenue, as we did previously mention, they are expecting that the transaction fee revenue will expand significantly as token circulation increases, and so that is going to be the primary stream of revenue. Now, additionally, the potential token price appreciation and sales price upside could be substantial due to the limited release of tokens combined with the expanded use and velocity of token exchanges. And I think that again is going to be important as this thing does gain a momentum. We have been seeing it start to gain a momentum. As I did previously mention, there was 17 million reservations for these coins. As all of this does happen, that is going to increase the velocity, that is going to increase the speed at which these tokens are being exchanged, and as we do see a lot of these different transactions happen, that is going to increase their revenue dramatically, and as the overall price of it does increase, that will be very, very important for the company as well. Now, going forward, what is their goal? What are they aiming for, and why is this company so set and determined to expand out and to be buying these $30 million properties in order to continue backing it and to continue expanding their operations? Well, their primary goal for the token is to become a worldwide standard of exchange that is secured and trusted with gold backing. They will do this by progressively expanding token circulation, targeting large population and high growth markets globally, including China and East Asia. So overall, as we can see, this is definitely an interesting company with a very interesting business model. I'm excited to see how they do grow this. I think there is still a lot of proving to be done. So let's go ahead, let's jump into it a little bit more. Let's jump in to see what exactly they have coming up, what moves they have taken, what steps they have taken, and where they will be going from here. So major shout out to Blackbeard RR as he did put this list together, and we will go ahead and jump into a few of these different things. Well, the first one is going to be the 1 to 50 restricted share dividend for holders of record on April 5th. Now, I will say that was pretty cool. I have not seen that one so much with companies just like this one, and so that does set them apart from many of their competitors. Now, there is currently an audit underway for the uplist to the OTCQB that is going to be reliant on their 2020 earnings due, which is in about less than 20 days, for their 2021 Q1 financials. So it will be very important to keep an eye on that to see how that does pan out, as that could be a very important next step for this company to again be uplisted to the OTCQB after this audit is done. So this company does have a lot of good things going for them at the moment. I'm actually very excited about the fact that they are starting to do this restricted share dividend. I think that again it makes them a little bit unique, and that just does say that they do value the people who invest in the company and to value their shareholders, and that is always a fantastic sign. Now, one also interesting statistic that he did add at the bottom, that there's a strong shareholder base with approximately 10 to 15% of shares closely held, not including ownership. And I think that's a pretty cool aspect of the business as well. I think it's important that not everyone's just trying to get in and out, pump and dump these type of stocks, that there are people who actually have faith in it and who actually believe it can go far as not only a company, but as a crypto as well. So overall, I would say that this is a very interesting company. It actually is the first one like it that I'm going to be investing in personally. Again, if you do want access to when I'm going to be getting in, what entry price, how many shares, and all of that information, go down to the Patreon, as that is where it will all be. With that being said, that is going to be today's analysis and overview of what this company does, what the products are looking like, what their token does, how it's backed, and all of that information. And I hope I was able to provide you all with the value in which you were looking for. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. If you guys want me to keep you all more up to date about this company, I would very, I'll be okay with talking about this company a lot more on the channel. So definitely let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. With that being said, I do post on this channel 2 to 3 times every single day, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Peace.